Hello everyone, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you've been watching Larry's Anything Goes programming, you know that we are not only providing great financial intelligence content as much as possible by interviewing other financial professionals, professionals in the travel industry, real estate industry, etc. and so forth, but we provide various services when it comes to specific products that we sell, from anything that you would actually find on Amazon or actually at Walmart, etc. and so forth. And we are actually providing specific products due to today's current crisis and whatnot to ensure that we provide the right services and products that you need at a reasonable price when it comes to medical face masks, when it comes to hand sanitizer, and when it comes to latex gloves and things of that nature, and etc. and so forth, toilet paper, paper towels. But we have what you need. Also, family, don't forget that Larry's Anything Goes is a part of an affiliate marketing network known as Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and allow others to invest with you as becoming an affiliate marketing partner. And obviously, if they purchase a package with the program, you're able to make money off their package purchases and make money off of their crypto purchases and things of that nature. If you want to join, please follow the links in the description, and I'll give you a call as soon as you sign up and purchase a package, and we'll go from there. But definitely, it's all about the best way to make money moves is to have currency with one another and to ensure that currency is always being spoken of on all levels so it benefits everyone and not just one specific person. That's a lot of things that people forget about. So think about joining the program and we'll be able to go from there. But if not, either way, it's always appreciated. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys have a great day and continuously make money moves so you don't live broke like a fool. Take care. As you can see, with our various products, we have our financial apparel, as you see, wearing There's Anything Goes t-shirt, financial intelligence is sexy, face masks, latex gloves, things of that nature, to obviously ensure the safety of you and your family all at the same time. We want to ensure that you get the best products and see the actual products that we're actually providing for you, and giving you another view of not only the shirts and the medical masks, but actually another view of actual latex gloves and the actual hand sanitizer. Because one thing we've learned throughout this unfortunate crisis is that we have to take more precautionary measures to ensure not only the safety for ourselves, but for our families. And having a great pair of hand sanitizers, latex gloves, and medical face masks will ensure that safety. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys will check out our online store. We have the various products that you see here. With a couple of clicks, especially if you're paying via PayPal, it makes life that much easier for you to purchase our various products, especially during this unfortunate situation. You see the apparel from Larry's Anything Goes. We have the medical products when it comes to hand sanitizer, latex gloves, medical face masks, things of that nature, and various other products. So please check out Larry's Anything Goes. Support small local businesses. We greatly appreciate it, and hope How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional evening. Not gonna be on too long tonight because I got a very busy day tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be traveling to good old ATL, shouty. But anyways, going down there for vacation and business purposes. So going to make some money moves and have some fun all at the same time. That's the life of a business person. But anyways, do the great three free things: like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional evening. Obviously, you see, I'm going live more this week because I'm only going live for the rest of the week. So hopefully, you guys enjoy it. Check out my online store. If you're a crypto investor, stock market investor, if you're individual retirement account person, check out WEBULL, check out Stash, check out Acorns, check out crypto.com, crypto.com, Coinbase. All the information is in the description. So you have an opportunity to get your investment game going if you're not investing already and be able to go from there. But anyways, let me talk about Usher today because I want to talk about something positive. There's been so much unfortunate negativity out there lately because of the unfortunate incidents that have happened. And I did not do this last night. I'm going to do this tonight. I'm going to have a moment of silence for the victims in Buffalo that was actually taken place by a coward. So a moment of silence for all the people that lost their lives and whatnot. Yeah, it's like I don't condone any kind of cowardly behavior like that whatsoever, regardless of what the motives are. Those people did not deserve to die, and I'll leave it at that. But anyways, tonight, like I said, I want to talk about something a little bit more positive. Because we need some positivity in our life. And one of the greatest R&B artists, dancers on the planet, Usher, who's ironically from the city I'm going to tomorrow, good old Atlanta. He is still relevant today because he's doing a great job of diversifying his financial portfolio. I was just on the phone with a friend of mine who was talking about how, if you look at it, look at a Jay-Z, if you look at a Kanye West, and you see that these people are still relevant to this day, or 50 Cent, they're still relevant to this day because they're millionaires and billionaires, biggest producers in Hollywood's, multitude of franchises, even Styles P from the Locks, Jadakiss is doing that. Owning real estate. If you even look at some people from the group Boys to Men doing that, people are still relevant to this day because they're doing one great thing that a lot of people don't want to do. They don't just want to be a spectator in the game of capitalism. I'm sorry, they don't want to just be a cheerleader slash pawn in the game of capitalism. They actually want to be a player in the game of capitalism so that they can have their own version of checkmate. Because that's what the beautiful thing, the beauty of capitalism is that you can have your own version of checkmate, regardless of the situation, regardless of what part of the country you live in. If you realize that you are in a game of chess, of economic chess, and either you're going to try to play to win, or you're going to play to maintain, or you're going to play to lose, or you're not going to play at all. Well, you are going to play unless you're going to be homeless. But if you're a working person, if you own a business, you're going to play some part in the game of capitalism. Heck, even homeless people will figure out a way to get something to eat, beg for money to get something to eat, to buy alcohol, to buy drugs. Do I condone that? No. But or to get food, shelter, or to get clothing and whatnot. And they do this because everybody needs to survive, but that's still money being exchanged, currency being exchanged. They usually don't just accept money from people and burn it. They usually use it to get something else. So that's still money being exchanged and whatnot. The power of currency, currency in your circle and things of that nature. So um, that's my little rant on that because that's just where my mindset is at. But anyways, Usher, like I said, he's known for hits like Confessions, but he actually owns a variety of businesses. He actually is worth 180 million dollars according to Celebrity Network. And most of it comes from his various musical ventures, but he also has his hands in other various businesses people know outside of business and whatnot. And one of his business ventures is actually taking place um, on a multitude of levels. And I remember he even owns his own mall in Atlanta and whatnot. Like, he's a very smart businessman, and I commend artists that do this because then they can, when they focus things outside of the music and whatnot, or acting, and they have businesses, things of that nature, then they could make music and be a part of acting roles that matter. They don't just have to accept every freaking role that comes across their desk and whatnot, or comes to their agent or things of that nature. You know what I mean? So, but one of the biggest ventures he's formed is with Scooter Braun in 2008. It was called the Raymond Braun Media Group, sometimes known as RBMG Records. And this company was best known for its work in bringing in the then unknown Canadian pop star named Justin Bieber. Um, Usher, if you're listening, I'm mad at you for bringing this corny guy to the mainstream, but kudos to you because I know he made you a lot of money. But anyways, I digress. But they discovered him on YouTube, and they brought him to Atlanta to try out for Usher, and obviously it worked out in the audition. Subsequently, Usher had him audition for L.A. Reid, joint ventured. They signed between RBMG Records and Def Jam Records, and the rest, as one would say, is history. And there's another, and that's not the only place that that he's invested in. He actually owns. He has his hands in philanthropy work, and he's obviously real estate. And if you've owned real estate in Atlanta for a multitude of years, especially now, when he had probably a great chance of buying it at a lower price. Now, I'm sure if he even sold any of his properties, he'd make millions of dollars, because real estate in Atlanta has gotten just as expensive as it is in the Miami and in the DMV area. Even the Federal freaking Reserve stated that it's darn near mostly unexpected. It's not affordable for most Atlantans. So it is what it is. And he owns a multitude of restaurants, which I'm going to go check out myself. And he's gears up for, he has a Vegas residency. He's had that for a minute, and he's just gone through a multitude of investments. And I just wanted to, give credit, kudos, and credit to where it's due, because enough is not talked about when it comes to artists and what they're doing from a business standpoint and an investment standpoint. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. Because he's always made great music, but now he's making great business moves. You know what I mean? And he's owned restaurants since early 2000s or whatnot. The last restaurant he had was called Grape. Unfortunately, closed back in 2009. But in 2019, he got back into the restaurant game again when he invested into a series of A round of hungry recording artists to Forbes Afrotech. Previously reported that both Kevin Hart and JC also invested into the company. So he's doing those good old joint ventures, products and endorsements. Pepsi, MasterCard, Samsung, Microsoft, Xbox. A lot of people don't realize the things that go in with these artists and athletes and whatnot. The endorsements. It's just like my man Marshawn Lynch, that used to play for the Seattle Seahawks and whatnot. He, throughout his whole football career, never spent a penny of money from his contract. He lived off of strictly his endorsements. I remember making a video about that years ago. And now he's one of the biggest real estate investors in the Oakland, California area, which is one of the most expensive markets in the country, if not the world, as far as real estate goes. Owns a multitude of stores, and he gives back to the community with food drives, job drives, and things of that nature. So it's just like these things to me matter. And then a lot of times when you see that, hey, they're invested in these specific companies, you might want to do your research and say, hey, maybe I should buy stock in these specific companies, see where the company's at, see where the company's going, see what the actual projection of the stock is at, and the price of the stock and whatnot, where it could possibly be going. I'm not giving out financial advice. I'm just saying it's something to look into. All right. But anyways, I remember also hearing that Usher was a stakeholder for streaming service Tidal, and according to Billboard, plus he was once part owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Even though they suck, but hey, being a part owner of a team says a lot. And like I said, you're getting into the billionaires club. So that says a lot right there. And he purchased nearly a 10,000 square foot mansion in Alpharetta, Georgia, for $1.2 million, and that was back in 1998. And obviously he purchased the home from L.A. Reid, and he sold the home back in 2018, 20 years later, for $1.5 million. So he got his money back and then some. So that's just one thing to take into consideration. And owning real estate in Atlanta is just as appealing as owning real estate in Los Angeles, owning real estate in New York, because Atlanta is becoming the Los Angeles of the South from a production standpoint. There's even they've even stated that there's more production happening in the state of Georgia as a whole compared to California because lack of taxes and whatnot. And, not crazy, outrageous, egregious taxes like the state of California has. Hey, I love California, but y'all know it is what it is. And anyways, in 2015, Usher purchased a Hollywood Hills home for more than $3 million, according to, and that was a great time to buy real estate in California because that was back when the real estate in California was still as on a slump compared to what real estate is now across the whole freaking country. And then he relisted the house in 2018 for $3.75 million and ultimately sold it for $3.3 million. So he's a very great investor when it comes to real estate. And obviously, when it comes to philanthropy work, he's been involved with several efforts since 2005. And, he founded the New Look organization, which provides disadvantaged children with a new look on life. And the beautiful thing is about having that kind of organization, not only are you helping people, but you're able to get more tax write-offs and whatnot, because I believe that this might, I have to do a little bit more research, but I believe this falls into the nonprofit category. So, hey, having a nonprofit organization can be just as great as one owning a church from a tax standpoint. I'm not giving out tax advice. I'm just saying these are things I've researched, these are things I've heard. I go from there. All right. And then the article talked about, a year later after this happened, he founded Our Block Initiative, which helped rebuild the city and certain blocks in New Orleans, Louisiana. Once again, helping people out, making money moves for other people and himself all at the same time. And since 2005, he's launched the New Look Initiative in various different cities throughout the United States, specifically Detroit, Baltimore, Los Angeles, Milwaukee, New York, and Washington, D.C. So all I have to say is, Usher, bravo, more power to you. I got nothing but love and respect for what you're doing out there. And like I said, he's the guy that doesn't get enough credit for these sort of things because the media in their infinite wisdom, they're the kings and queens of just bringing out negative drama when it comes to celebrities and whatnot. So I just had to give him kudos on that one. So it's something to look into, and it just lets you know just because you have millions of dollars doesn't mean you're not supposed to diversify your portfolio. You have to look into these things. You can't play around. You know what I mean? He said, "Don't forget he's a minority owned." Yep, Cleveland Cavaliers. Yep. Yeah, I just mentioned that, Chris. So yeah, I just thought that was very interesting, and I love what he's doing out there. I say more power to him. It's like more and more people need to be taking heed and taking note. And I can just imagine what he's going to be doing if he hasn't done so in the crypto space or in the digital real estate space all at the same time, because more and more celebrities are getting involved with that and whatnot. So, Chris, if you want to chime in real quick before I call it a night, because I got a long day tomorrow, I'll be traveling. But if not, definitely I will be calling it a night, family. But yeah, definitely a minority owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's like I said, I gotta give respect to where respect is due. He's the reason why people like him are still relevant to this day is because they're making money moves like that. Just like Snoop Dogg, he's opening up his own smart store. He owns Death Row Records right now. Like I said, there's so many things that people are doing. It is ridiculous. Putting artists on. He's buying up commercial real estate. These things matter. Like I said, these are money moves, and I'm going to talk about the money moves, not just the sad things and whatnot. Because I always say, either you're going to make money moves, or you're going to live broke like a fool. There's a reason why MC Hammer, people, if you remember, Mr. You Can't Touch This, was able to come back from bankruptcy from a bad standpoint, not from a good standpoint, because he wasn't as financially savvy, and he wasn't as he didn't realize how much he put entrusted too much of his money with his accountants, who they were just getting paid to allow him to just spend away, and he ended up being broke and whatnot. So these things matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You can't play around with this stuff. So Usher, more power to you. Kudos to you. And family, do the great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Like I said, I got an early day tomorrow, so I'm about to get up out of here. But hey, don't forget to check out the online store. Don't forget to check out all the other stock portfolios that are in the description. Sign up, get some money, especially with WEBULL. You get up to $900 worth of free stocks, and you'll be able to go from there. But on that note, family, as I always say, make money moves, or you're going to live broke like a fool. And I'm out.